Today's video is going to be on Cornerstone and how it works. I've gotten a lot of comments on the drip and just how it works in general when the chart looks so destructive. So let's go into Cornerstone. It's what contributes to our $114,000 per year in dividends. $114,000 per year in dividends, and most of it is from Cornerstone. If you see this CLM right here, $3,300 in the month and $3,300 in the month. One's the NASDAQ, one's the S&P. CLM is the S&P and CRF is the NASDAQ. CRF, NASDAQ, CLM, S&P. So this is how Cornerstone works, okay? And one more thing, let me show you the performance and value. We're up 16%, Dow's up 1, S&P is up 5, and the NASDAQ's up 13. So obviously Cornerstone is doing its job to help me outperform the market, even though it looks destructive on its chart. So if we go into a CLM chart, you'll see that this is how you play it. Okay, you simply buy before the rights offering, take it up to a 30% premium to NAV, and then sell. This is the simple system of Cornerstone. You buy before the rights offering. You take it up to a 30% premium to NAV, the share price. Usually this share price runs at an average of a 30% premium to its NAV. So if you know that, then you'll know that that's when the rights offering gets announced, usually when the premium is about 30% plus to NAV. If it's about 30% plus to NAV and they announce the rights offering, that's when you sell all of your shares. You keep 3 shares on, by the way, so you keep your drip on. You want to sell all but 3 shares. And you just rinse and repeat this process. The same goes for CRF. So CLM, again, buy it before the rights offering. Take it up to a 30% premium. Wait for the rights offering announcement. Sell as the announcement comes. Buy back after the rights offering. So you could just say sell before the rights offering, buy back after the rights offering. Also, there's a drip here. So if you look at the drip on CLM, which we get on the 10th of, about the 7th or 10th of every month, you'll see here that it's dripped at an automatic 18% gain each time. So our dividends of $3,300 get dripped in here and give me the extra $500 that you see. So this is the brilliance of Cornerstone. This is why it outperforms. If you go look at it on a Morningstar chart, you'll see that it outperformed the S&P over the last 10 years. Again, even though the chart looks destructive on E-Trade, on a normal chart, when you go into its total return chart, you see that it's blowing away the S&P. The index is the maroon line and Cornerstone is the blue line. So it made $50,000 over the last 10 years. Again, when you go back into the chart of CLM and you look at it over a longer time frame, which we didn't show you yet, I showed you the 5-year, but which looks like it's at a perfect low on a 5-year chart. But let's look at it on a max time frame. You see how this is just going into the ground. Most people are, right to point out that this fund is just declining in price. Why do I put so much money in this? Well, again, because look, if you look at it on a 3-year chart, you'll see that it moves in line with the S&P, like right here, but after the rights offering occurred, okay? It had some volatility of its own, but then it starts resuming its upward trend back to a 30% premium to NAV. But as it does so, it mimics the market. So the market probably looks like this, as this was coming up right here. And then every time the rights offering comes, it gets a little funky, the price action, and it doesn't track the S&P as well. Also on div dates, when the dividends announced, the stock drops by the dividend announcement. So that makes the performance look a little off compared to the S&P on a day-to-day basis. But on a 6-month basis, it pretty much tracks the S&P 1 for 1. It's just that after the rights offering is done, then you lose that correlation because the tank comes. So it's like it's like trading the S&P between rights offerings. Obviously, you have to be on the lookout for the rights offering, and it comes about once a year, and it comes around this time, around springtime. I don't think it's coming yet because the premium to NAV is not enough. I watch the message boards of Seeking Alpha closely. So this is how you play Cornerstone. All right, you simply buy before the rights offering, take the premium up to 30% NAV of NAV, 30% of NAV, then wait for the rights offering. The rights offering might not come for a couple of months. Sometimes the premium gets up to 40 or 50% in value over the NAV. So you just simply wait for the rights offering announcement. Then you sell it and you keep all but 3 shares, so you keep your drip on. The drip you have to call your broker on and ask specifically for. You don't just toggle the drip function. You have to literally call your broker, ask for the special drip in Cornerstone. So if you sell everything, you lose your rights to that special drip. So keep 3 shares, sell everything but 3 shares, keep your drip on, and just simply wait for the rights offering. And you sell everything. You can actually send your shares in to Cornerstone and they will buy back for you around the NAV price. So this is, I mean, to me, Cornerstone is the best vehicle in the world. It's one of the largest closed-end funds in the world. And it has a 4-star rating. It outperformed the S&P. It pays me monthly dividends that qualify to banks for loans. And yeah, I know on a chart it looks abysmal, but on a Morningstar chart, it's a different story. So you combine the fact that it tracks the S&P and NASDAQ, except for the rights offering and ex-dividend dates. You combine that performance with the fact that it drips at NAV for you, and that's how you keep getting these stellar returns. And that's how it's outperforming the S&P. So by the way, one more thing, the S&P, we had more earnings today, and the S&P just is, it's making a move lower, but I don't understand why it's moving lower when earnings are so positive from tech last night. This is just all steady ebb and flow, steady as she goes. This is healthy, so keep staying positive, keep buying the pullbacks. Look into Cornerstone more. If you have any questions on Cornerstone, feel free to reach out in the comment section below. Thanks a lot.